So yesterday we had a catastrophic failure of the poke chop of our digital heater. Now it's supposed to give warnings and things like that. From what we'd read in the reviews, it was quite fantastic. It literally just packed up, and thank goodness for Amazon that we're able to purchase one of the dual 300 watt ones, which is on its route to me today, which has actually saved us, because what we've had to do is put the 50 watt in, which ain't gonna last long in here. It's actually keeping a stable temperature, so without that backup we would have failed. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to keep that in, for the simple reason that the 300 watt is going to heat up faster. That on and off cycle, trying to heat up, because it does it quicker, the on and off is going to blow it quicker. So what we've got in here is the little 50 watt. That's going to remain in. Probably going to move that over to the middle somewhere, or even over to this side. We're going to put the 300 watt in here, and that should give us enough and get us back where we should be, and also give us a backup so that that water keeps at that constant temperature, because it's very important when the baby's to do that. So did we order another poke choke? No. Would we? No. It didn't last very long at all. It's gone back. I'm kind of glad they didn't send a replacement, because unless you were like me, keeping an eye on them and checking the temperatures and things constantly, you wouldn't have even noticed. But there was no warnings, there was no nothing, it just died. It was a great little heater to start with, heated up really fast. It maintained a level temperature-ish to within 0.2, but the on and off of it, I guess, has cycled that much that it can't last that long. So we've gone for the dual one. Really good reviews. Very rarely is there a bad review in there. That's going to go in. We're going to have two heaters, and that should keep us going. So unfortunately, I don't think I would buy one of those. We're going to put a little description of the one that's coming, and we'll put an update in this next section of us putting that in and what we're going to do. Right, so we're on day 3 since the catastrophic failure of the aquarium heater, and to cut a long story short, Amazon messed up. So we took a trip to a local aquatic centre. We purchased the Aqua Eco heater, the 300 watt, reasonably priced, with the guard on it as well. So we put that in. What we've done, I want to explain a little bit as well. So as you can see, this is the Aqua Eco heater that's in there, 45 degrees, and that's important because what you want is the flow around it. So it's got that guard on. Without that flow, you're going to have problems in there. So we've got it at that 45 degree angle. That's in there at the moment. We've got obviously the filters off so you can hear me speak for a change. And what we've done is we've kept the 50 watt heater in as we said we were going to do. Now the simple reason why you do that is what happens with the heaters is they get up to a temperature and then they go off. Then they go up to the temperature and then they go off. And off, on, off, on, off, on. So if you would stand next to a light switch and switch that on and off all day, what would happen is it would eventually blow. And it's the exact same thing with a heater. So what you're trying to do is reduce that on-off cycle, because all heaters will break eventually. None of them will last forever. Should last longer than the 7 days, which the other one that broke did, but there you go. So what you do is you put the other heater in. Now that other heater, 50 watt, is going to be constantly on. So that reduces it on and off. Now because of that, the bigger heater is now only every so often doing the on, off, and staying off for a bit. So you're reducing that cycle of switches. So that will help stop it blowing. Now, fingers crossed, we don't have this problem that we've had for the last 2 heaters, the one with the catastrophic failure and the other one that Amazon failed to deliver on. So that's all set up and everything's fine in there. So that's just a quick update on that. I will put a link in the description to the heater that we're using, which is the Aqua Eco heater. That's the 300 watt submersible with the guard. And they're about 20-25 pounds, I think, these. But we'll put all that in the description, and we'll put also in the description the problems that we had with the other 2 heaters that we had, and then the little 50 watt, which was the spare that we'll keep in there. So that's just an update on that, guys, and see you in the next video.